What's up, YouTube? Recently, what is it? 25th Christmas Day, got into a fight with an idiot that has been running his fucking mouth for a couple weeks, couple months, I guess. That's about tops. Thinking I was a little bitch. Run his mouth about some stupid shit, trying to call somebody gay and this and that, and I can't deal with it. I've been labeled as a homophobic, and that's the truth. I can't stand that gay shit. I don't like hearing it. Don't like talking about it. If you're gay, that's you. You live your own lifestyle, but you don't include me in it. I don't want to have nothing to do with that because I wasn't raised up like that. Well, I was down in family of mine's house celebrating Christmas, and I was drinking, I was getting drunk, and I was down there, and I was just hanging out and shit, and everybody around there left. It was just me and my family who lived there that was there, and, wasn't nobody that actually, around my age or nothing, but, so, I go down to the back. I was burning a fire down there. See, I'm from Virginia, so I was, burning shit's illegal, but, drinking, you don't really care, so I'm down there burning a fire and shit, and come back up, and this kid starts running his mouth. Well, his brother was there. His brother's about, I'm 127, I'm 23, and, I'm not damn small, but, hey, his brother was about 2-3 sizes bigger than me. He comes through the bushes, shakes my hand, asks me what's going on and shit. Well, this dumb nut starts talking shit, as usual, and jumps over a fence, comes around the front side. I just opened a new Bud Light and just in there drinking and threw it to the side, and I was like, screw this shit, man. You can do what you want to do. Well, he came to me, swung one time, and ducked it. Put him in a headlock, took him to the ground, got on top of him. Well, I'm sitting here trying to swing, right? And shit ain't happening because I got at least 10 people he knows around me and people coaching it and his girlfriend trying to run up on me and swing on me and shit. So we get up. Well, we have a couple people pushing him back. His brother's telling him, you're embarrassing me and da-da-da-da-da and this and that. And so be it. But then it comes back a second time, swings on me. Nobody seen it but me and my mom. I duck it, put him in a headlock, throw him to the ground. Well, I get on my knees on top of his chest in the concrete. Well, the first time, this is what happened. Put him to the ground. I fall. It's right here. Fucked up my arm. I'm drunk as shit, not paying attention. Fall over him, hit my arm on the concrete, hit my eye on the concrete over top of him, get back up. I ain't have nothing but a little bruise on it. Do you see this? This won't shit. Well, this is 2 days later, right, today. And this is what it looks like. Fucked up, right? See, every night I get my arms swole the fuck up from the concrete. And I just got these tattoos on my neck and shit. And basically, the tar from the damn concrete done gave me another tattoo on my elbow. Fucking that up. So, basically, I fucked myself up. Well, his girl done fucked me up too because when I had him on the fucking ground the second time, he was swinging on me in the back of the head. He got me a good 2-3 times, and I was hitting him on the side of his fucking head. But he couldn't move. And while I put his arm from him swinging on me under my leg, his girlfriend comes up on some sneaky shit and started hitting me in the back of my head a good 5-6 times. Well, her brother, her boyfriend's brother, the one that I was fighting, his brother came up and threw her against the fucking fence. Told her back the fuck up. But, took all I could not to just knock her off of me, but I've known her since she was born, so she ain't giving me no respect, but it's kind of a different thing, I've learned how to give respect my whole life. Well, all said and done, 20 minutes later, they get a phone call from somebody I was riding with, and they want to run their mouth, but I got my ass beat. Let me ask you one thing. This is my opinion. There's 3 reasons why I couldn't have got my ass beat. ain't gonna lie. I was too drunk to whoop somebody's ass, but I'm never too drunk to defend myself, because ain't nobody gonna whoop my ass. That's one thing. Here's 3 reasons. Number 1, you have your girl, you're laying on your back, and you can't move, and you ain't have nobody around, you would have got your ass whooped, right? So, you have your girlfriend swinging on the person you're fighting, because you're on the ground, you can't do nothing. That's reason number 1. What female steps in unless their man is getting their ass beat, or about to get their ass beat, knowing they're losing, put it that way? Well, number 2, when your brother comes up to you and tells you, I'm about to whoop your ass, pushing you back, throws you into a fucking tree, and about to fight you because he's going to tell you, you're embarrassing the fuck out of me. Alright, that's the reason number 2. Reason number 3 is, when you get up the second time, and you're going to start yelling at me, you headlocking bitch, I'll get you another day, I'll get you another time, you punk bitch, da-da-da-da-da, and everybody's pushing you back. That's reason number 3. Alright. You know, I was raised by my grandparents, and I had a grandfather. I ain't never had a father. I'm the oldest in my family, so all I have is 2 younger sisters. I ain't no brothers. I have cousins, but I have 1 guy cousin and 2 guy cousins, actually. I don't associate with one, but they're both younger than me by at least 3 or 4 years. Now, I wasn't raised to whip somebody's ass, but I was raised to defend myself, you know, and that's all I know. And I'm not a fighter. I don't like to fight. You know, I feel like, you know, I don't agree with all this shit talking. I stay to myself usually. I hang around with 2 or 3 friends at that, and I don't agree with all this bullshit, this shit talking, and this, you know, this control shit. I don't like it. I take up for people who need it. Respect who you know deserves it. And, you know, if I see somebody talking shit about somebody that doesn't deserve it, I stand in. Why you know, even my own girlfriend, I've done it too. Why are you talking shit about this person? And, you know, what's the point? You know, you're not gaining anything out of it. And that's the way I see about a fight, you know. Unless you get swung on and you're defending yourself, what's the point of going out and looking for something like that? And just, you know, whether you win or lose, it's nothing about it. You know, you whip somebody's ass right now, and the next day, I mean, it all depends on how many people they know versus you. They could know 50 people, you know, at least, you know, 10, 15, 20. And by the end of the day, you whoop their ass, and, you know, the next day, all you hear is you got your ass beat. And what do you got to show for it? You know, they weren't around, they weren't recorded, so what do you know? You know, what does anybody know? All I know is I got hurt worse by my damn self being drunk and by his girlfriend swinging on me. And, you know, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he got me 3 or 4 times in the back of my head while he was on his ass. When he was on his fucking back. But, I don't know. I just want people's opinions. Like, what would you do? You know, I got up the second time and I looked around and I seen at least 10 people he had standing around, and they weren't going to fight me. They were just watching. They didn't know what was going on. There was even one 600-pound guy that, you know, a couple weeks ago tried to get me. This guy tried to get me to fight him and had this 600-pound guy hiding in the shadows, and I guess they were trying to jump me. But I'm not stupid. You know, I was drunk then and I fought, and he's lucky because I have 2 children, and, you know, I don't really need all that bullshit. You know, I'm older for my age. I've dealt with a lot more shit in my fucking life, and, you know, I don't think like a damn youngin'. I don't, you know, I don't need that drama. That's why I say to myself, I don't hang out with these people that I haven't for a while. Now, a couple of them I'm cool with, you know, because they got respect for me and I have respect for them, and you know, but a couple of them are just too damn childish for me to associate with anymore. Now, his girl did come up to me in the end, and, oh, you got a swollen face, and I was like, where? And then before this, like I say, I had a bruise under my eye about that small, and it was light purple. You could barely see it. Now, at night, since my arm was swollen up, I had to sleep on this side of my face, and during the night when I got these tats, you know, I would scratch at them or just, you know, being half asleep and not realize it and get up and like, what the fuck, you know, and same way with this bruise in my eye, you know, I'd fuck with it at night, and it took 2 days after the fight to get like this. And that's because I was fucking with it. So, you know, I ain't trying to make excuses, but, I mean, if somebody gets their ass beat, you know, how I just don't understand how someone would get their ass beat and they're on top of that other person. Well, that other person can't move. Basically, I don't know. I'm just letting some of my thoughts go, go wild, go out, and I just want to know what people think because it's not right. If you get your if you get your ass beat, but if you're losing a fight, or if you couldn't take that other person, you win some, you lose some. Why are you going to sit there and lie about it? And I just want people's opinion on that because I want to really see how many people out there are really honest about fights, are really honest about themselves, rather than lying about everything to make themselves seem like something they're not. So, just comment on this video and let me know what you think. But I don't know. That's about it. All right, then.